Arguably, this is probably one of the best pictures that I have from my channel. If nobody knows who this is Luke Cage, Power Man, one of the first black superheroes in Marvel. And the person he's kissing here is his first girlfriend in the comic books back in the 70s. Her name was Claire Temple, and she was a nurse, known as the Night Nurse. You might have seen her in the live action. If you've watched the Luke Cage live action, she was played by Rosario Dawson, which I don't think did the character any justice because the character was never Hispanic. The character was a black woman. She never had a thing for Daredevil at all, so all that bullshit they had into Marvel, that's what they did for the TV show. But I like this picture because it makes me feel happy to see this, because this is true black love right here. Definitely true black love, as you see. And the Power Man from back in the 70s was all about militancy. He was all about taking down the man as well as cleaning up his neighborhood, taking down the thugs and the drug dealers and all the guys that were committing crimes with his newfound power. He acquired his power through racism because a racist cop wanted to kill him and tried to destroy him during an experiment that he was taking part in that would probably free him, which it did because he broke out of prison with it. But he, instead of using his powers for crime, because he used to be a criminal, he decided to use his powers for good. He even got revenge on a racist cop that tried to kill him. And he didn't kill him, but, well, if you read the comic books, you know what happened to him. He's done. But this is a beautiful image. Power Man has always been one of my favorite black superheroes next to the Black Panther. Well, Power Man is #1 in my book. Black Panther is a close second as far as black superheroes go. And I just decided to choose this picture because it's a picture of black love. It's a black man and a black woman embracing each other, kissing each other. And he kissed this woman a couple of times in the comic books back in the day. He showed his love for her. She was in danger at times because she was with him as his girlfriend. He was a superhero, and that put her life in danger. But he always came to save her, which shows that the black man is a hero that will save his woman from anything. He'll go through anything to get to her. And that's what I loved about the Power Man comic book back in the day. Now, of course, he had a partner named Iron Fist, who was in a relationship with a black woman as well called Misty Knight. I accepted that back in the day, but I don't accept it now. I just don't like it. But as far as black love goes, there's no better black love than this. I would say besides these particular two people, I would say Black Panther and his first girlfriend, Monica Lynn, were probably the best representation of black love after this particular twosome right here. Of course, Black Panther was married to Storm, but because people had a problem with two black characters being married, they decided to make Storm and Black Panther's marriage be annulled, which made no fucking sense. And then she goes back to Wolverine again because we got to please those particular fans out there. But ladies and gentlemen, there was a quick little history of why I decided to choose this particular picture as my picture for my particular channel now. And on my other channel, it's another picture of, once again, Luke Cage, Power Man, kissing Claire Temple, and this time they're kissing in the snow. I love to show the image of black love because black love is what I preach, and two black people kissing in a romantic embrace is what more people in our community need to see, and less of this bullshit interracial agenda, because interracial agenda doesn't do anything for anybody except for the people that don't look like us. It serves us no purpose. If you want sex, there's no better partner to have than a partner in the black community. Okay? If you want money, that's a different story because we're all struggling, but we all try to do the best we can as people in this community. So I want to thank everybody for watching my channel. I want to thank everybody for subscribing, give me a chance. And that's pretty much all I had to say for this particular video. But if anybody had any questions, that's who these characters were from Luke Cage comic books. Luke Cage right there and Claire Temple. And looking at this woman, god damn it, I know this is probably the one reason why I love afros on females so much, because reading these comic books as reprints when I was a kid in the 80s and 90s and even the early 2000s made me see just how beautiful, besides watching movies with Pam Grier and other movies in the 70s that had black women with afros, made me realize just how beautiful a black woman's natural hair is. Because I don't care what any man in the black community says that doesn't like black women. I don't care what any man, period, says. The black woman that wears the afro is probably the sexiest black woman by far on this planet. I'll talk to you next time.